Ladies and gentlemen, the leadership race results live will commence in the next 5 minutes. We are just working on a live stream so that everybody can watch at home. 5 minutes, folks.
This is Simon, this is Simon.
a wall, but I stand tall, don't give a damn no more. Oh, baby, lies. No more lies. Good love, baby,
Bradley.
Cause it ain't enough to mean it when you feel it once and you know it. Should have said, and you were sitting in the back of the car, just sucking on your cigarette. But your eyes have sold you out again, they always do, so say it. Just say, or at least kiss me just to shut me up. Kill my voice, but it didn't change a single thing. It's that simple truth that always means the most to you, and you know it. So to say, and we were spilling wine on your best friend's bed, and you said this was ridiculous. And you kissed me just because you knew it shut me up. Alright, well then say it. Just say, I will take your side. Side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How do you feel?
Exhausted. Hey, yeah.
Fantastic. To announce the total number of votes cast in this year's election, I'd like to introduce Leilani, speaking on behalf of the returning officer.
Hello, my name is Leilani Rabi Manzara, and I'm the democracy intern here at LeadLUU. So I'm taking the returning officer's speech on behalf of Jamie Scudamore of the National Union of Students. So he hereby declares that the leadership race of 2015 was organised and conducted in accordance with the bylaws of Leeds University Union. He declares that its candidates have complied with the rules of this election as stated under the bylaws of Leeds University Union. Hooray! He is also satisfied that this election was conducted in a free and fair manner and it was open to all students at Leeds University. So, and with that, I'm delighted to confirm the official total number of votes cast in Leadership Race 2015 was 8,488. So that's 8,488 individuals who all gifted 3 minutes of their time here to the union to invest in it, to invest in what it will look like, who it will be led by, and how it can serve them. So we want to thank every single one of you who voted. Thank you so much for the time that you gave us. But let's not forget the 35 candidates who've sacrificed 4 weeks of their lives in running this race. Because we've got to remember, it might take only 3 minutes to vote, but it takes so many hours of their time to win those votes from you. And that's everything from ruining the song lyrics from popular songs to grovelling for votes in your lectures, really, really on their hands and knees, grovelling for those votes. You hold on to them, you really do. So every one of them has run a fantastic campaign to be proud of, and I'm very, very proud of them. We're also proud to announce that there's been no official complaints this year, which is a credit to them as well. So I'm going to hand over to LSR now for the results.
Thank you, Leilani. We'll be announcing those who have made it to the finish line live from Leeds University Union Foyer. Successful candidates should come to the stage after the announcement to make a winner's speech. They will then be interviewed along with the current officer. Thanks to our friends at LSTV, we're streaming live and you'll be able to watch everything as it happens over a drink in the terrace. We're also streaming live on Leeds Student Radio right now, so I'd like to take an opportunity to say a big hello to everyone listening at home. We'll be telling you the results for each category very shortly. But first up, let me introduce the LSR team who will be bringing you the whole show tonight. First up, we have Georgia and Sam, who will be chatting to the current execs and winning candidates throughout the night. Hi, guys.
Thank you very much, Izzy. So throughout the evening, we're going to be speaking with all the lucky winning candidates. They've campaigned for 3 weeks for these roles and worked tirelessly to get where they are today. We'll be catching up with them the moment that they find out that their work has all been worth it.
We'll also be talking to the people who currently hold the roles to find out what it really means to lead LUU. This race is really important to so many people, as it is not only just a graduate job for 7 lucky students, it has the potential to change the way your union is run. We have one of the biggest and most successful unions in the country, so whoever you choose to be your new editor and student exec have to be up to the challenge.
Thank you very much, Georgia and Sam. We'll also be going to Helena and Sammy, who are live in the crowd to get all the action from the candidates and their teams. Hi, guys.
Yes, we are here in the Union Foyer chatting to all the candidates as they wait with bated breath to hear the results from our presenters. And we're going to step over here, so we're kind of roaming.
We will also be hearing from their wonderful supporters in the crowd about the whole campaign and how they made this leadership race happen. How are you feeling today?
I'm great, how are you?
Fabulous. So, how's this campaign been for you? Who are you supporting?
I've done a lot of stuff for Jake over the past few weeks, and I just really hope, I've edited the videos and stuff, and I just hope it's worth it listening to his tragic voice.
Oh. Well, we certainly saw all your videos, so good luck tonight. Over to you, Izzy.
Thank you very much, guys. There is so much going on down here in the foyer, but never fear. If you're listening at home, you'll not be missing out on any of the action, because we have a dedicated social media team, and Lissy will be bringing you all the action from the Leeds Student Radio Twitter account throughout the night. Hello.
Hi. Thanks, Izzy. I'll be keeping an eye on all your tweets from Leeds Student Radio Twitter account, and I'll be reading them out through the night. If you want to get involved, please make sure you tweet us at @ThisIsLSR and use the hashtag that you've been using all week, LeadLUU. We're currently streaming live on thisislsr.com, and last year we had a record-breaking number of listeners. We also trended #1 in the UK, and we'd like to do that again this year. This is where you come in. Send us your terrace selfies, the name of your favourite candidates, and also the links to all the campaign videos that you've loved this week. We'll be giving as many of you as possible a massive shout out throughout the evening.
Thank you very much, Lissy. So there you have it. Your team of hosts for this evening, bringing you all the results from LeadLUU, the finish line. So get involved, let us know what you think, and more importantly, welcome to LeadLUU, the finish line. We'll be back with the announcement for your brand new Griffin editor straight after this.
Hello and welcome to LeadLUU. Hello and welcome to LeadLUU. We're part of LSTV and we're going to be broadcasting you live from the University Union. There is only one word I have to describe the atmosphere that I'm witnessing right now. It's just electric. Honestly, the Union is absolutely rammed. And honestly, we are going to be keeping you up to date with all the results, covering the whole entire election. We're going to have communities, we're going to have education, we're even going to have our welfare officer, we're going to have them all. We're going to keep you up to date. We've got our members involved all around the Union. We've got members in the terrace to give you live feedback from there. We'll have interviews with the exec themselves. So do not go anywhere because we're LSTV and it's going to be quite a spectacle.
This is LeadLUU, the finish line on Leeds Student Radio.
Welcome back to LeadLUU, the finish line. We're live in the Union Foyer and we're about to get underway with the first announcement of the evening, your brand new Griffin editor. No matter what the result is this evening, the elected candidate will be the first male editor we've seen running our student newspaper in 6 years. The editor has overall responsibility of what is published online and in print every single week. He will oversee a team of 32 section editors, as well as over 100 writers. It is the job of the editor to challenge decisions made by Leeds University Union, and whoever gets this position will assume overall responsibility of everything that is published by the Griffin. Now, let's hear from the current Griffin editor, Jasmine Anderson, to hear what she thinks is important for the role.
You've got to have a dedicated head and be committed above all sense of reason. It's a job of love. It's a massive labour of love. And then as well as that, you've got to have that keen eye for detail. You've got to know what a good article looks like and how to sell the best, most compelling news stories possible. And as well as that, you have to love people. You work with people so often. You have to know how to interact with a team as large as ours and a readership as large as ours.
I'd now like to welcome Lucy to the stage to announce the results.
Thank you very much. Hello to everyone here and hello to everyone who is listening at home. I'm here to announce who you have voted in as your brand new Griffin editor. The candidates are Ben Cook and Steve Topping. Ben has said he will improve the social media of the Griffin and ensure that an open door policy means that students can chat to him about any issues. Steve has said he will rejuvenate In the Middle, the Griffin's weekly magazine, and he wants to increase readership of the paper by distributing it around Hyde Park and Headingley. But there can only be one winner. I have the results. Selection, there were 3 possible outcomes, as all students could have voted to reopen nominations, or as we like to call it, vote for Ron. That is if none of the named candidates were suitable for the job. A total of 2,002 votes were cast. In third place, with 47 votes, is Ron. In second place, we had 952 votes, and in first place, we had 1,092 votes. The winner and your next Griffin editor is Ben Cook.
Okay, first of all, I'd just like to say a big thank you to everyone who voted, whether it was for me or Steve. It was so important you voted. A big thank you again to both everyone who helped me along to win this and everyone who backed Steve and campaigned for Steve as well. Like, I'm sure he wants to be here. And big thank you to Steve as well, frankly, probably the biggest thank you because he's amazing. And as you can tell from the margin, like, he has pretty much just as much right to be up here as I do. If I could just actually invite Steve on stage and Jazz as well. Like, a big thank you to everyone at the Griffin office because they've all made this the best, 2 weeks. It's been so great. They've all been so great. They've been wonderful. I'd also like to say a big thank you to the Tab. Let's hear it for the Tab, guys. It's always lovely when your big rival is giving you more coverage than your own union. As a student at this union has a duty of care to me, just as every other candidate here who've all been amazing and very supportful to us. I'd like to thank them all for that as well. We've had essays, we've had deadlines, we've had lives to get on with, and this union has offered me and Steve no support. We knew coming into this we'd get no coverage. We knew we'd that, but not even a tweet or a Facebook post to say that there was a Griffin election going on. What we want to make sure is that this union is looking out for its students and not just trying to beat Sheffield, because that's what it's got to. This is a union more concerned with paying students £100 to vote than standing up for something, and that needs to change right now. And we want to make sure that changes. There's a referendum on next week, and if you want to make sure this union's looking out for you, then you need to make sure that we're looking out for you. And the only way to do that is to make sure that we're still here. And if you want to do that, then help make sure that we're getting the coverage we need by voting yes in the referendum next week.
So, Ben, congratulations, an emotional speech as well. How are you feeling?
Relieved, happy, as you can probably tell, a little angry. But on the most part, I just say relieved. As I said, like, as you can tell from the votes, like, I was absolutely... to be honest, for the last 2 days, I thought Steve had just absolutely trounced me. And as I said, just happy to be here.
What's been the most desperate thing you've done during your campaigning?
Desperate. Ooh. Hard to say. It might have been a time when at the History Society hustings I was interrupted by a security guard because they had to squeeze me in because they didn't know I was in an elected position. But probably the last lecture shout I gave at 4 o'clock tomorrow, I literally walked into a lecture theatre and just said, I'm a broken man, please do vote for me, and just threw lollipops all over the place.
So you've got the job now, and you've had to throw loads of ideas out there in your manifesto, but what's going to be your number one priority now?
Winning the referendum next week.
And what are your plans for tonight? Are you celebrating in style, hitting up Fruity?
Definitely not Fruity, I'm afraid to say.
Thank you very much, Ben, and we're joined by the current editor of The Griffin.
Hi there.
Jazz. So, what's been your highlight of this year?
Do you know what? It's just been working with the team. I know that's the most cliche thing in the world, but I've worked with 60 magnificent people face to face on a daily basis. What more could you ask for?
Oh, that's lovely. And what do you think is the most important quality needed to be the editor?
Well, Ben's definitely got it, and that's that bite. You've got to have that editorial bite.
And you said yourself in that little speech thing, it takes over your life. It's a big job, so are you going to miss it now that you're not going to be there anymore?
I'm going to be sat on a sofa in Hull eating a jumbo pack of skips, and it's going to be quite tragic for a few months, but now I know that the paper's in safe hands. I can't ask for more.
That sounds wonderful. And what are your plans for tonight?
For tonight, I'm just going to trill these boys who've both done me very, very proud and have a couple of Amstel. Quite standard.
Very nice. So if you could sum up your advice for Ben in just 3 words, what would it be?
Keep on fighting.
Helena, what's going on in the crowd?
Well, I am standing here with some of Ben's very happy and very relieved campaign team. How are you feeling?
Buzzing, delighted for him. He's done a brilliant job, but his manifesto's really, really good, so I'm very happy for him.
What kind of impact do you reckon that Ben will have on the paper?
Me, I think he'll make some really positive changes. I think he'll try and fight the union on what's, quite frankly, been an appalling stance towards the Griffin. I think he's going to try and tackle that.
Now we're going to find out what's going on Twitter. Lizzie.
So we've had loads of tweets here on the at This Is LSR Twitter. Keep using the hashtag LeadLUU. We've got Kelly listening in Hong Kong and sending good luck to Call on Calvert, but also GT Burundi and Boat Mells. So thank you for listening all the way in Hong Kong, Kelly. We've also got a tweet from Adam Richardson who says the brand new Griffin editor is Ben Cook. Back to you, Izzy.
Thank you very much, Lucy. We'll be back with the results for your new Equality and Diversity Officer straight after this.
This is Leeds LUU, the finish line on Leeds Student Radio.
Ain't shady, baby, I'm hot like the prodigal son. Big up Battolini.
I'll ask him, how does he feel? Why did you put that on the front page? Yeah? Hi guys! We're here at the terrace. Hiya! Okay, so we're here at the terrace and the atmosphere is electric. We're just waiting for Ben, who's just won the Griffin editor. As you guys know, he posted that the sheet on the Griffin newspaper, so we're going to ask him about that. We're just waiting for him. I can see him right now. So if you're watching, make sure that you stay in tune. But anyway, we've got a great show lined up on the way, so keep ready. So anyway, guys, right here the terrace is apparently packed with people.
Angry at the position I've been put in for this election. As I said, sidelined, have had no support from the union.
Could you tell us a bit more about that controversial comment you gave on the front page? What angers you about the union?
Well, 2 years ago, it was decided that the Griffin election would receive no coverage in the leadership race. So, for example, that mine and Steve's faces weren't featured anywhere. There wasn't even a Facebook or Twitter post of us anywhere. Nothing to say that there was a Griffin election. So I've been going around halls just the same as everyone else in running for a position this week, saying, do you know there's a Griffin election? They'll say no. I say, have you voted in a leadership race? They'll say yes. Did you vote for a Griffin election? By the way, they'll say no. This decision was made without the consent of anyone on our team. We're constantly told this happened, but it didn't. And it's just that we're here to scrutinise the union. We're here in the Constitution. It's what we have to do, and we're the only body that's really here to make sure that you do that. I'm not trying to say that LSTV and LSR don't do great jobs. I'm just saying that it's something different that we do, and the fact that we're being constantly sidelined and censored like this, it's awful. It just means that we're constantly fighting to make sure that we're doing the best for students. Sorry.
All right. So what do you think now? Do you think there'll be a change now that you've said what you wanted?
Well, first we have to win the referendum, which hopefully we will do. It's just about raising awareness of that. I mean, hopefully there'll be a change. I mean, as editor, I'm not just going to look out for the Griffin. I mean, I'm going to make sure that we're helping students. I'm not going to make it constantly about us. That's not what I want to do at all. I'm sure that we're going to get a great new exec tonight, which will be wonderful, and I'm sure that we look forward to working with them, not against them, and that's what's important. What's most important about this is that this open letter we had on our front page, and I said my comments, which I just said were controversial. It's not about fighting the union, it's about working with them.
All right, thank you very much, Ben. Well done. All right, guys, so we're back into the union.
All the results for this year's leadership race. A big congratulations to Ben Cook, your new Griffin editor. Up next is the result for Equality and Diversity Officer. They make sure the university has a varied approach to meet the needs of every single student. They also ensure every student has an input into all union decisions, which guarantees everyone loves their time at Leeds. We asked your current Equality and Diversity Officer, Gemma Turner, what the 3 most important parts of the role are.
It's to make sure that all aspects of the campus is accessible, it's to ensure every part of your degree is inclusive, and it's to empower students to campaign on issues that they're passionate about.
I'd now like to welcome Katie to the stage, who has the results.
Hi. Candidates running for this position focus their manifestos on better representation of minority groups across campus, improvement of the Student Advice Centre, and ensuring disruption is minimised for disabled students during the union construction. All 3 E&D candidates called for a more inclusive union, whether that be for BME, LGBTQ, or disabled students. There are 4 possible outcomes of this election, including Ron. The candidates for Equality and Diversity are
Sky Golding,
Reach for the Sky.
Gemma Turner,
G&T for E&D.
Emma Simpson.
Vote Simpson.
I have the results. A total of 8,488 votes were cast. In 4th place with 104 votes is Ron. In 3rd place with 1,066 votes is Emma Simpson. That leaves Sky Golding and Gemma Turner. In second place, there were 1,657 votes, and in first place, there were 3,695 votes. The winner of your next Equality and Diversity Officer is Gemma Turner.
OMG. Thank you so much. I actually can't believe it. Oh, I can't wait to talk about accessibility for another year. It's going to be great. And I promised I will sparkle. That's it.
Congratulations, Gemma. How are you feeling right now?
I don't even know, like...
Try and describe the feeling for us.
I'm shaking. I'm thinking about going down that ramp. I'm like, oh. Yeah, it's amazing. Amazing.
Crazy. So what's been the highlight this year then, and what do you hope to take into next year?
Oh, highlight is just talking. I love talking. So it just means I get to talk to everyone for another year. So that's great.
Why do you think students have voted you onto the exec for 2 years running?
Oh, I've no idea. What have you done? What have you done? Well, I can't wait. It's going to be great.
And lastly, what are your plans for tonight, Gemma? You going to Fruity?
Oh yeah, fruity, bottle of rosé. It's going to be great. Not that I condone it. If you don't want to do it, that's fine. But...
Congratulations, Gemma Turner!
And we can now cross to Sammy in the audience.
Hi, thank you, Sam. And I am with Lucy, part of Gemma's campaign team. How have these last 2 weeks been? How hard has Gemma worked on the campaign?
She's been amazing. She's been non-stop working all the time, and yeah, she's fabulous as ever, and always has a positive vibe about her.
Now, Helen has found a family relation.
I have. I'm here with Jack. He is Gemma's brother. Now, Jack, has Gemma always been a bit of a leader?
Yeah, well, she's really come into her own this last year, but yeah, she's always been a bit mouthy.
Fantastic. Over to you, Lissy, in the Twitter sphere.
It's okay. We've had a tweet from Harry Shotton who says, congratulations on a massive and richly deserved win for the awesome G&T. We also had Chloe McDonald who says, well done at Gemma Turner, you beauty. You deserve it so much. And finally, Louise Garner says, well done, Gem Turner. Here's to your second year.
Oh, massive congratulations, Gemma, your new Equality and Diversity Officer. Stay with us. After this song, we'll be telling you who your new Education Officer is.
And there you have it. Equality and Diversity has been announced. Gemma Turner wins again. That's 2 years ago.
When do you want it to start? Start now? Live.
There you have it. Equality and Diversity has been announced. Gemma Turner has won for 2 years running now. We're hoping to catch a word with her when she comes through. I tell you what, that was quite a margin that they won by. It wasn't any mean feat, but she's done it again for 2 years running. As I say, we're hoping to get a word with Jenna when she comes through. I can see her coming now. She's coming through. She's getting so much attraction from her audience, honestly. It's quite a feat getting 2 years running. We're going to be live in Terrace all night anyway. I'll fill you in while we're waiting. We're going to be live in Terrace all night. We're going to give you the lowdown on all the new executives. Here she comes, Gemma. Can I get my quick words? Congratulations, and how do you feel?
I can't even believe it. Like, you can't even prepare for that. You just can't. I'm shaking. Oh, it was awful.
And that's 2 years running now as well. Did you think you had a slightly stronger chance being in the exec this year or not?
No, I think with this role, you've got your passions and like you can't compare. So what I will do is something completely different to someone else. And Emma and Ty are amazing. So.
And do you feel confident in the amount of votes you got? Because it wasn't like a close vote. There was quite a margin between first and second.
I can't even believe it. Like, what is that? I'm not. Yeah, I don't know.
I presume you're going to be looking forward to being in office next year.
Yeah, I really can't wait. Like, I'll miss the others, but also I'm really looking forward to it next year. So.
Well, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your night. So as I say, that is Gemma Turner, your new Equalities and Diversity Officer. We'll be live in Terrace throughout the evening, so be sure to stay tuned.
What are you doing? Do you want to say it or should I? Okay, I'll be like, before we carry on, I just like to hand over to Lizzie. Very easy to get out to it.
Over 8,000 people voted in this election.
35 candidates.
The Leadership Race, live on Leeds Student Radio.
Welcome back to LeadLUU, the finish line. I'd just like to quickly cross over to Lissy before we go on, because she's got a very exciting announcement.
I'd just like to say hello to everybody listening at home. We have 484 listeners, which is a massive deal for LSR.
Awesome.
Yay.
Next up, we'll be finding out who your new education officer is. This person helps students to build a partnership with the university to shape the way it works. They represent students to ensure the university meets their needs, and they also work with school reps so that students have a say in how their courses run. Your current education officer, Tom Dixon, will tell us more about the role.
It's supporting school and course reps to make change at a local level. It's about holding the university to account on all aspects of their provision, and it's about engaging students in the wider issues around higher education.
Okay, so can you...
I'd now like to welcome Shannon to the stage, who has the results.
I'm just going to say, like, your reaction, you're watching in Terrace,
So, candidates running for this position focus their policies on the price of education, facilities for postgraduate students, and changing the module enrollment system. They had some of the most creative promotional videos and exciting techniques of the campaign. The candidates for Education Officer are...
Nima Diop. Rise. Mary Finch. Vote Mary Finch. Melissa Owusu. Mel's is back. Tom Paddison. Back. Jake Williams. Jake it off.
I have the results.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I don't know how long to keep talking for. Right, I'm going to make it here on the screen. Yeah, it's just the radio.
A total of 8,488 votes were cast. In sixth place, with a total of 56 votes, is Ron. In fifth place, with 461 votes, is Mary Finch. In fourth place, with 1,007 votes, is Nima Diop. In third place, with 1,644 votes, is Tom Pattison. That leaves Melissa Owusu and Jake Williams. In second place, there were 2,555 votes, and in first place, there were 3,040 votes. The winner and your next education officer is... Melissa Owusu.
And we're going to go...
Congratulations. Make your speech.
I don't even know what to say, man. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Like, it's just, like, what I do want to say is that losing last year was so hard, and it took a lot to put myself in front of everybody again and go for it again. I just appreciate the support so much, and just thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Melissa, oh my goodness, how are you feeling right now?
So happy, man, so happy, so happy.
Have you had to do anything really embarrassing during your campaigning?
God, I rapped in like so many people's lectures, like I forgot my words sometimes. I was just, it was all embarrassing, but it was all fun, it was all fun.
And it's celebrations on the cards tonight. What are the plans?
Fruity, man, fruity.
And Tom, what has been your highlight of this year?
Without a doubt, it's been working with some cracking school reps. Some of them are here, some of them aren't, but shout out to them because they're making the change locally. We've got a lot of love for them. Obviously, we've got one of them sat with us up here. Education is in very, very safe hands next year. She's a tough girl, and she's going to take it to the university, and I'm very excited for her. Oh, right, okay.
And if you could sum up the advice for Melissa that you give her in just 3 words, what would they be?
Keep doing what you do.
Very nice. Thank you. Well done, Melissa. We're going to cross straight over to Sammy in the crowd.
Hello, I'm over here. I have managed to find Sam and Naz. They are Melissa's campaign managers. Now, boys, how have the last 2 weeks been for you? Pretty full on, I guess.
Well, it's been a bit full on, but, you know, Mel's put in a hell of a lot of work, and she did it. You know, it's been great. It's been great.
She put in more work than any of us did. She's done an amazing job. She wanted it so bad. At uni every day, 8 in the morning, campaigning all day long.
Fantastic. Well, she certainly has some good ideas. So, Sammy is in the terrace now. Hopefully he has grabbed one of Melissa's supporters. Over to you, Sammy.
Sammy? Sammy? Hello, Sammy? Well, I'm not sure we can hear Sammy, so back to you, Lissy. Let us know what's going on in Twitter, please.
Oh my God, we've had so many.
Can you hear me? Yes, I am here in the terrace, and I've got some big Melissa fans. Can I get some word from the terrace? Guys, there's some big Melissa fans here. How happy are you that she won?
Rather happy, yeah. It's been a great day. Everyone is so excited for Melissa's winning. This is going to bring a real serious change to the stagnant, disgusting union that we currently have.
How hard has she worked on this?
How hard on what?
How hard has she worked on this campaign?
She worked so hard. You've got to admire her tenacity, her courage. She ran last year, came a very narrow second, so I'm absolutely delighted. Her elections restored my faith in politics and humanity.
Okay, we're going to cross back over to Helena.
I'll take this one, if that's okay, Sammy. We've had some amazing tweets in. Georgie Hodgson says, yes, vote Mel's. There was no competition. Congratulations. Knew you would do it. We also had Joe Mason get in contact, who says he hadn't realised his train was in the station and he needed to get off. I think you should leave Leeds, Joe. We've also got Ben Walker tweeting in, yes, no one deserved it more than vote Mel's. Best decision, so happy for her. Hashtag LeadLUU. Keep your tweets coming in.
Congratulations, Mel's, your new education officer. Well done. It's fantastic. Stay with us. After this song, we'll be finding out who your brand new welfare officer is.
Stuck in shame where there's no sun. I don't wanna play with the mother kids in the sun. Since you left me, babe, it's been a long way down. Yeah, you left me, babe. It's been a long
Okay, so with Melissa, who's just won the education, how do you feel?
So happy, unbelievably happy.
So what's the first thing that you're going to do now that you are now the education executive? So last year you ran and unfortunately you lost. So how does it feel now that you've won, and why did you run again?
Because I ran again because I'm so passionate about Pro and what I think that I could possibly do in it. And last year it was hard to come second and not win the position, but I thought since I'm so passionate about something, I'm definitely going to go for it again, put myself out there again, and it's paid off this time.
So are you excited to start then?
Absolutely buzzing. I can't wait for the next year. I literally can't wait.
That's great. Thank you so much. Go enjoy fruit. Thank you. Okay, so guys.
So I shut it all off. So I shut it off. So I shut it all off. Whoa. It's been a long way down. It's been a long way down. But you don't know what we're lucky, yeah. Ignorance is bliss. I'm a happy idiot, waving at colors. I'm gonna make my way through the wall till I feel like nothing at all. I'm a happy idiot to keep my mind off you. To keep my mind off you.
The Leadership Race on Leeds Student Radio.
Welcome back to LeadLUU, the finish line. Once more, I'd like to pass to Lissy for some more Twitter base excitement.
As if the last announcement wasn't enough. We're now trending number 7 in the UK on Twitter, so let's get that up. So keep trending, hashtag LUU, LeadLUU. Keep following us all evening.
Okay, great. Next, we'll be finding out your brand new welfare officer. Welfare officers help students with their problems and they make sure they have a great time at university. They listen to your concerns so that issues can be identified and resolved. And they also run campaigns to help students live in a happy and inclusive community. Let's hear from Freya Govis, your current welfare officer, to learn a bit more about the role.
Being a welfare officer is about having a longer term vision. It's not getting caught up in the small things and not becoming the condom officer. You need a long term vision for what welfare is for students. You also need to be able to work in partnership with a lot of other organisations and be able to see where you can actually fit in some real wins for students, because it's such a wide reaching role that you need to be able to engage with a lot of different partners. You need to be able to empower other students to campaign on the issues that are relevant to them. You can't do everything on your own. You need to be able to inspire another team of leaders that are going to back you up as well.
I'd now like to welcome Johnny to the stage, who has the results.
Candidates running for this position focus their policies on better sexual health services, an expanded welfare network for students at home and abroad, as well as the chance to give students the opportunity to discuss their problems in a secure environment. The candidates for Welfare Officer 2015-16 are...
Ella Adlard.
It won't be so hard if you vote Ella Adlard.
Nicholas Burdett.
Bird is the word.
Joe Schwenk.
Schwenk. The Family Guy.
Anna Craven.
Crave Craven.
Catriona Duncan.
Back. Welfare Cat.
Gareth Field.
I want to hear you roar.
Freya Govus.
Go for Govus.
Andrew Lawson.
Just do it.
Verity Park.
Vote for Verity.
I have the results in my hand. In this election, a total of 8,488 votes were cast. In 10th place, with no less than 52 votes, is Ron. In 9th place, with 166 votes, is Gareth Field. In 8th place, with 262 votes, is Joe Schwenk. In 7th place, with 436 votes, is Catriona Duncan. In 6th place, with 820 votes, is Verity Park. In 5th place, with a total of 922 votes, is Andrew Lawson. In 4th place, with 1,055 votes, is Ella Adland. In 3rd place, with 1,485 votes, is Anna Craven. That leaves the last two candidates standing as Nick Burdett and Freya Govus. The winner, therefore, in 2nd place, 1,917 votes were cast, and in 1st place, there were a staggering 2,185 votes. The winner, and therefore your next welfare officer, is Freya Govus.
Okay, I'm not going to swear this time. I really didn't think I'd won it, and I want to say, and this isn't just trying to be cute, but all the other candidates were incredible. And I was so calm when voting closed last night because I knew that whoever won, welfare was in good hands next year. So if anything, I just want to say thank you to all the other candidates. I'm not just saying this, you were incredible. Thank you to my parents who are watching live. Well, I'm not going to swear. Thank you. Right, see you later. I'm not going to...
Hi, Freya. How are you feeling right now? Congratulations.
Feeling pretty good. Here for another year, so see you all in a bit. Yeah, good.
2 years in a row now. Why do you think the students of Leeds have voted for you for the 2nd year?
Don't know. Don't ask me, ask them. I don't know. Everyone else was fantastic. I don't want to say anything. I don't know.
Have you enjoyed the campaigning?
Yeah, I mean, it's been frustrating to do it alongside work, I won't lie. Like, seeing everyone else out and about has been hard. But this week, I'm so glad I took it off because it was amazing to talk to so many people, just going out and running up to people with other candidates. Yeah.
And celebrations tonight, is Fruity on the cards?
I think I'm going to go to Old Bar and watch the DJs from the UML.
Sounds wonderful. What's going on in the crowd?
I'm here at the back. Hello, here at the back in more familiar territory rather than terrace. And I am here with one of Freya's campaign team. What's it going to be like that Freya's going to be in charge for another year?
Awesome.
And what changes is she going to make?
More of the same, but better.
Okay, that's cool.
I'm here with Rosie. Now, Rosie has been campaigning hard for Freya for the past 2 weeks. Rosie, that was a rather large lineup of candidates, wasn't it? Do you think Freya had quite the competition?
Yeah, I think Freya would agree that this year the welfare category was fantastic. I think every candidate deserved to win. But yeah, I'm really, really happy that Freya's won, and I think she'll probably work with the other candidates to fulfill their policies as well. So yeah, I'm so thrilled to be brilliant.
She has done an absolutely fantastic job. Over to you, Lissy.
We've had @Rachel Barker on Twitter who says, I love you, Go Govers. Well done. #LeadLUU. We've also had Harriet involved. She says, loving the atmosphere in the union. And Ellen Johnson's been on. She's saying, it's like the Oscars. Good job, Izzy.
Well, thank you very much. Congratulations, Freya, your new welfare officer. Stay with us because straight after this song, we'll be finding out who your new community officer is.
Opposite is Freya, and I'm joined by you. How are you feeling?
Yeah, really surprised. Yeah, I was like totally building myself up to lose just because this year the candidates were incredible and I would have been happy to hand over to any of them. I was kind of looking forward to handing over. Not that I don't want to do the job, but you know, I was like building up for the handover and now I'm here. So yeah.
I mean, the thing is, it wasn't like a close call. You got over 2,000 votes. Does that, I mean, how are you feeling about that?
Yeah, it was very different from last year, I guess. Well, I've not seen the breakdown, but yeah, that's really different. I bloody scraped it last time. Yeah.
So 2 years running, are you looking forward to this year more than last?
I feel like I'm ready now. Like, it took me a long time to settle in, I won't lie, but like, I'm ready and I hope the university are ready as well. It's going to be fun.
Looking forward to celebrating tonight?
Yes, going down to Old Bar, having some gin. It's going to be good.
I'll let you go. Congratulations once again. So that's why we're going to be live in the terrace all night. You've just heard from Freya, but you're going to hear from many more in the night to come. Back to you.
So many things inside, so many dark secrets you don't want me to find. It doesn't help that we spend too much time together. I wanna be with you forever, but we need space. You should stay your place. We spend too much time alone. When we're not together, we talk on the phone. Yeah, we need space. You should stay your place.
It's been supplying meat. What I like is that I know what I'm eating in the terrace. It's not going to be horse meat. They actually tell you.
The Leadership Race, live on Leeds Student Radio.
Hello and welcome back to LeadLUU, The Finish Line, streaming live on Leeds Student Radio. Next up, we're going to be finding out your brand new community officer. Community officers make accommodation better, keeping students safe and allowing them to focus on their degrees. They represent students locally to ensure relevant local services are provided and that they get the most out of living in the city. Let's hear from George Bradley, your current community officer, to hear more about the role.
Well, the role is very broad, so I think it really helps you to specify the kind of work that you're going to be doing, because you can do anything but you can't do everything, is the main kind of bit of advice. It can be really hectic at times. You meet loads of different people from different organisations in the same day, so you kind of need to have your wits about you and kind of know how to present yourself and the way you speak to different types of people, because you need to sort of tailor your communication.
I'd now like to welcome Rory to the stage, who has the results.
Candidates running for this focus their policies on providing better housing services for students, improving recycling facilities, and working to ensure that students feel safe in their communities, be it Hyde Park, Headingley, Woodhouse, on campus, or the city centre. The candidates for community officer are
Shauna Brown. Brown won't let you down. Johnny Foster. Foster the people. Edward Hardy. Practical, deliverable, relevant solutions. Kyle Hume. Hume is where the heart is. Nicola Stewart. Pick Nick. Leron Velleman. Get it on. Vote Leron.
I have the results. A total of 8,488 votes were cast. In 7th place with 94 votes is Ron. In 6th place with 479 votes is Kyle Hume. In 5th place with 549 votes is Ed Hardy. In 4th place with 975 votes is Shona Brown. In 3rd place with 1,301 votes is Leron Velleman. That leaves Johnny Foster and Nick Stewart. In 2nd place there were 1,356 votes. And in 1st place, there were 3,516 votes. The winner and your next community officer is Johnny Foster.
I don't even know what to say. Oh, God. Thank you, everybody who voted. Like, I couldn't have done it without the help of all my friends. Fuck, sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I'm sorry. I can't speak. You can see I'm shaking so bad. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Johnny, no? Hello? Johnny, congratulations. How are you feeling?
I'm so grateful. Thank you, everyone who voted for me. I just want to thank my friends. I know I keep saying that, but honestly, none of this would be able to happen without them. And I hope to all do you all such a good job. Just thank you so much.
What are you most excited about for next year?
Oh God, I don't even know. That's such a you asking me these questions. I don't know. I'm just decided to represent the views of all the students because ultimately that's why I wanted to do this. I know that sounds so corny, but it is genuinely the real reason why I wanted to do it. I've been here for 3 years and I've seen the things on my manifesto. They're the things that annoy me most about Leeds, and I just want to change those things for you guys.
And we've seen lots of different campaigns in the past few weeks, but what's been the most embarrassing thing that you've had to do?
I think probably maybe walking through Hyde Park in a pair of heels and boxer shorts is probably the most embarrassing thing for my campaign video.
That sounds wonderful. And we'll come on over to George. What has been your highlight of this year?
I'm really proud of the stuff we've done with housing. I never say I, it's always we. There's a massive team of people who help you out every single step of the way. We've made really, really good progress with housing. It's quite confidential, but there's going to be massive steps soon, and I'm looking forward to seeing all that develop, and I know Johnny's going to be a big part of that, so, yeah.
Yeah, I also I completely forgot to say well done to all the other 5 candidates. We've all gone so well, run the cleanest race. LeBron, Kyle, Shona, Ed and Nick, you're such great people, and yeah, well done. Thank you.
And will you both be going to Fruity tonight to celebrate?
Absolutely.
I suppose, yeah, all right.
Absolutely. Now let's cross to Sammy and Helena somewhere in the crowd.
Yes, we are over here, and we are stood with Alice and Gavin, who look so happy they could cry. Gavin, tell us about Johnny Foster. Is he going to foster the people like he says?
He's going to foster everybody he said he's going to foster, and he's worked so hard the past month, 2 months. He's been thinking about it for so long, and he really, really deserves it.
Really feeling the emotion back here. Where are you going to be celebrating the Foster Funk tonight?
Oh, definitely Fruity, Johnny's favourite place.
Let's hear it for Johnny Foster. Back to Lissy.
Hi everybody in the foyer, and especially those of you listening at home. Mark McDougall has said, just realised that RON was an acronym and not some poor fellow losing everything. Hashtag LeadLUU. Lub Society has said, Johnny Foster has done it. Another Lub Sock endorsed candidate has won, this time for community officer. Hashtag LeadLUU. And Joshua has said, whoever wins community needs to do a duet with George Bradley. Do you think that's going to happen? No? George? Okay, back to you, Izzy.
Thank you very much, Lissy. At the risk of sounding like a massive square, apologies to those listening at home for the explicit language. But massive congratulations to Johnny, your new community officer. Stay with us because after this song, we'll be finding out who your new activities officer is.
So we're here with Johnny, who's just won for the community officer. How do you feel?
I feel like elated. I'm so happy. I can't believe it. I keep saying I keep saying the same stuff over and over again, but it's just how I feel. Like I want to thank everybody. I couldn't have done it without them, and I feel overwhelmed, like completely overwhelmed.
So what does it mean to you to be community officer now?
Like everything, like yeah, everything. Like I'm so happy. I can't wait to start the job. Like represent the views of students, and yeah, I love the union. I love this place. I'm graduating this year. I didn't want to go, and I'm so glad I can stay. And I get to stay exactly. So yeah, it's so great. Thank everyone for voting. Best thing I've ever done. No, this is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, but like all worth it. Absolutely. The best thing I've ever done, regardless of whether I won or lost. I've learned so much.
So what are you going to do to celebrate now?
Go to Fruity and get a drink down my gullet ASAP, I think. That's the way forward, yeah.
You have a great time. Thank you so much and well done. All right, back to you guys.
This is LeadLUU, the finish line on Leeds Student Radio.
Welcome back to LeadLUU, The Finish Line, brought to you by Leeds Student Radio. A big hello to our listeners at home, of which there are over 600. We have so many listeners that we've had to engage a backup system, so thank you everyone for listening. We're live in the Union Foyer and we're about to get underway with the 6th announcement of the evening, your new activities officer. There are over 300 clubs and societies here at Leeds University Union. Your activities officer helps manage these and engages with over 20,000 students across the board. We asked Fee Metcalf, your current activities officer, to tell us what the 3 most important parts of the role are.
Facilitating and improving the experience of clubs and societies and their members. A trustee of a charity with a £12 million turnover. Overseeing the activity exec, who holds a lot of responsibility over key issues such as formations and closures of society, subsidy allocations and planning the Riley Awards.
I'd now like to welcome Alex to the stage to announce the results.
I'm here to announce who you have voted for as your brand new activities officer. In their manifestos, all candidates address issues of staffing in the activities office, improving facilities for clubs and societies, and evaluating society funding in conjunction with the union. They broached the issue of space in LUU, increasing attendance at Give It a Goes, and the potential disruption during the LUU redevelopment programme. In this election, there were 5 candidates, including Ron. The candidates for activities officer are
Naomi Abisakera. Get to know me and vote Naomi. Dom Alexander. Do it with Dom. Piers Cotty Jones. No fears, vote Piers. Hannah Crane. Cray for Crane.
I have the results. A total of 8,488 votes were cast. In 5th place, with 78 votes, is Ron. In 4th place, with 1,043 votes, is Naomi Abisakera. In 3rd place, with 1,971 votes, is Hannah Crane. That leaves Dom Alexander and Piers Cotty Jones. In 2nd place, there were 2,712 votes. And in 1st place, there were 3,028. The winner and your next activities officer is Piers Cotty Jones.
Hi. Wow. Ooh, apparently I've got to do a show in a second. I can't really speak right now. Chorus line. Thank you so much to everyone who's voted, everyone who's been on Team Piers, the Dream Team. Thank you to Alex Vasp, Simon Cacity, Scott Cameron, Cal Redfern. Yeah, everyone. Cheers to everyone so much, and let's have a great year next year.
Piers, how are you feeling right now? Tell us the feeling.
Relieved, I think.
And we've seen an absolutely crazy campaign period. What's been the most embarrassing thing that you've done?
Probably my 6-hour dance marathon on Thursday. It was a bit tiring.
Pretty embarrassing.
Probably shouldn't have gone out the night before. Bad idea.
Do you think it's paid off though? And are you excited for the coming year?
I'm very excited for coming. I've got to find a house now. Does anyone want a housemate? I'm in the market.
Any housemates in there? What are your plans for tonight then? Plans for tonight?
Well, I'm about to do a show. We're on stage in about 10 minutes time. So
wow.
Come and see a chorus line, everyone, if you've got nothing to do tonight.
Fee, tell us, what has your highlight of the last year been?
Oh God, highlights. There's so many highlights. Literally, like, life is so exciting that literally every single week there's something to look forward to. My activity reps have been an absolute dream. Like, we've all made such good friends, and yeah, And varsity was a highlight. Oh my God, just so much. It's a great year.
If you could sum up your advice for peers as well in just 3 words, what would it be?
Build a thick skin. Good advice there. 4 words?
4 words.
Oh, God.
No, that was 4 words.
That was 4 words.
Let's cross over to Sammy in the crowd. Well done, peers.
Hello, hello. I am back here in the crowd with some exceptionally well-dressed men. Pierre Cossie Jones's campaign team. Here with Freddie. What is he going to be a force for good for clubs and societies?
I mean, he's been in most of them, so I kind of back him to do okay. I mean, the thing with Piers is that he cares.
How happy you are that he's won?
Pretty.
His mum.
Oh, here's his mum. How happy are you that Piers has won?
Happy!
Let's hear it for Piers' mum, ladies and gentlemen.
And I am stood here with Tom. Now, Tom filmed that famous video that we saw, the very theatrical Piers performing. Now, Tom, how much fun was that?
The whole campaign's actually been really fun. It's been based from our living room, which has been really stressful, but it has been a hell of a ride, so it's been good fun. It's great to see him finally win it.
Fantastic. Well, let's hear it for Piers.
We've had Greg Sturge on the Twitter. He says, massive congrats to Piers. A great campaign and you'll be great activities officer. Hashtag activities for life. Hashtag LeadLUU. Dan Finley's also been in touch. He says, had to be Piers for that cracking music and dance display yesterday. Good job, mate. LeadLUU.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Thank you very much, Lissy, and massive congratulations, Piers, your new activities officer. Stay with us because after this song, we will be finding out your brand new Union Affairs officer.
Here with man of the moment, it's Piers. How do you feel?
Relieved and, yeah.
All the campaigning, we've seen you outside the Union all day, every day. How was that?
A bit tiring, got a lot of dancing going. Proves I can dance sober, who knew? I say dance, it wasn't very good dancing, but...
You did a great job, and you came in on a space hopper, is that right? I've watched the campaign election videos, yours completely stood out. How was the process of making it?
That was a lot of fun making that video. That pool is not cold, I do not to anyone. It was a bit chilly.
And your campaign slogan, no fears, vote Piers, has paid off. Any fears for the next year?
No, let's get some beers, thank you very much.
Have a great evening. Well, there we go, that was Piers. He's off now, he's gone to perform a Stage Musical Society event. The atmosphere is electric down here. Do join in with the hashtag, it's LeadLUU. Up next is the Union Affairs Officer. Stay tuned on LSR and on Leeds Student Television. Back to you.
Felt so good, so all in love, felt so good, so low and never felt so good, never felt so good, never felt so good, so low and 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 never felt so good. So good, 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 so good,
This is Leeds LUU, the finish line on Leeds Student Radio.
Hello and welcome back to LeadLUU, The Finish Line, brought to you by Leeds Student Radio. We are now trending in the United Kingdom on Twitter, and we are live here in the Union Foyer, and we're about to hear our 7th and final result for the evening, your new Union Affairs Officer. This person chairs the Board of Trustees and holds staff to account so the union benefits all students. They oversee all union finances and also make sure that students' views are represented via the union's democratic system. Bradley Escorcio is going to tell us a little bit more about the role.
I think some of the most important things about being a Union Affairs Officer is you need to be organised and be able to manage quite a varied workload. You need to be able to be approachable and relevant to students, making sure they feel comfortable talking to you and raising issues. And you also need to think about things quite strategically, looking for the long-term wins as well as the short-term gains for students.
I'd now like to welcome Holly to the stage, who has the results.
In their manifestos, all candidates addressed issues of bringing LUU out of the building and across campus, digital communications, more transparent and accessible democracy, and the cost of being a student. The candidates for Union Affairs Officer are
Sarah Calvert, Cole and Calvert, Tokadala Larson, if it ain't two, fix it. Lauren Edwards, Lauren for you makes LUU. Joseph Carpsori, say yes to JKS. Ali Sabtin, rally for Ali. Nick Spencer, pick Nick.
I have the results. A total of 8,488 votes were cast. In 7th place, with 71 votes, is Ron. In 6th place, with 429 votes, is Ali Sibtain. In 5th place, with 1,025 votes, is Lauren Edwards. In 4th place, with 1,270 votes, is Sarah Calvert. In 3rd place, with 1,602 votes, is Joe Carp-Soy. That leaves Toke Dala and Nick Spencer. In 2nd place, there were 2,164 votes. And in 1st place, there were 2,520 votes. The winner and your next Union Affairs Officer is... His name is Toka. He comes from Denmark. It's Toke Dala, your next Union Affairs Officer. Well done. Let's take a seat.
So I can finally reveal my evil master plan of banning alcohol at Fruity. I didn't prepare a speech because I thought it would jinx it. I'll show up at the first day and I'll be humble and grateful. And I came here just over 6 months ago, and I promise you all that I will not let you down. And also a big thank you to my entire campaign team. They could have run a dead person for office. And a big thank you to Lauren and Nick and the rest of the Union Affairs candidates, because you were amazing. And final thing, any of you recognize this? These are Fruity tickets. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Toke. How are you feeling right now? You must be feeling ecstatic.
I'm okay.
Toka, over the last few weeks, you have made half the university fall in love with you and wake up singing "His Name is Toka." What's been your favourite part of campaigning?
To be honest, I mean, there have been a lot of highlights. I've loved shooting the video, and I've loved being in the hustings and at question time, but the best thing has been talking to students about what they want from the union.
What's been the most embarrassing thing you've had to do during your campaign, though?
I told everyone before running that I wouldn't sing and I wouldn't do a video and I wouldn't dance. And that's why I'm eating salsa in the video, is so I wouldn't have to dance salsa.
So I see you're already going to Fruity. Bradley, will you be joining us there?
Absolutely. It's part of the role, I think.
And Bradley, you're going to be leaving Leeds University Union after 2 years. Are you going to miss it?
Just rub it in, Sam, why don't you? Yeah, definitely. I think I'll miss the people, and the job is just amazing, so congratulations. You're going to love it.
What's been your highlight, Bradley?
It's been a long 2 years, so there's been quite a few. I think all the stuff we've done around the kind of building redevelopment has been awesome. Talking to students about express yourself and getting them involved in all our campaigns has been great as well. So yeah.
And we're going to hand over to Sammy and Helena somewhere in the crowd. Where are you guys?
Hello, we are over here at the Toka Cabana Club having an absolute party. The campaign group are absolutely buzzing. I'm stood here with Jake. Jake, you were part of the campaign group, and tell me how you're feeling.
Amazing, absolutely amazing. He's a wonderful guy, but like we've had such a huge team behind us doing all sorts of different things, from shooting the video to putting up banners and putting them up again and putting them up again, and you know, just doing all sorts of stuff. It's been amazing, it really has.
And it seems it should be noted that Toke is not just a postgrad student, but he's also an international student. Do you think this is important?
I think the most amazing thing is that for a lot of us, it's been our first year at Leeds, and so to have such a huge amount of support has been overwhelming. It's been really great, yeah.
Okay, I'm here with Tim, and I've got a little challenge for you. I'm going to put you on the spot. He's been very famous for his puns, Toke. How many can you name on the spot? Go. Took a chance on me. I don't know. If it ain't Toke, fix it. Very good. And how about a rendition of a bit of Toka Cabana? That's what Tim. His name is Toka. He comes from Denmark. La 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 la. Absolutely beautiful. Lissy's in the hub. What you got for us?
Avlog says, Toge! #LeadLUU. We've also had a tweet from Jonathan Pryor who says, huge congrats to the new LUU exec. And we've also had a tweet from Jacob Tomlinson that says he's live in the terrace all night repping at Leeds Student TV. So thank you very much for LSTV for covering the union elections tonight.
The leadership race on Leeds Student Radio.
And there you have it. Those are all the results from LeadLUU 2015, live here on Leeds Student Radio. Well done to everyone involved, and a huge congratulations to all the successful candidates. And a massive thank you to our friends at LSTV and our incredible production team, Mo and Holly. Stay tuned to Leeds Student Radio to hear our after party. Finally, I'd like to welcome to the stage your brand new Griffin editor and your brand new student exec for the academic year 2015 to 2016.
Over 8,000 people voted in this election.
35 candidates ran for positions.
7 students have been voted in.
Your Equality and Diversity Officer is Gemma Turner.
Your Community Officer is
Johnny Foster. Your Education Officer is Melissa Owusu.
Your Welfare Officer is
Freya Govers. Your Activities Officer is Piers Cotty Jones.
Your Union Affairs Officer is
Tokadala Larson.
Leadership Race on Leeds Student Radio.
Hello. Student exec, please come to the stage with your new Griffin editor. Please. Piers is on stage, so that's fine. Do it. Massive congratulations to your new Griffin editor and your new student exec. This has been Leeds Student Radio. Thank you and good night. That has been all of our coverage of LeadLUU 2015 here on Leeds Student Radio. We're now going to pass over to our live after party.
Into it, man, you know, like a sex machine, man, moving, doing it, you know. Can I count it off? 1, 2, 3, 4. Get up, get on up, get up, get on up. Stay on the scene, get on up, like a sex machine. Get on up, get up, get on up, get up, get on up. Stay on the scene, get on up, like a sex machine. Get on up, get up, get on up. machine. Get on up. Wait a minute. Shake your arm, then use your palm. Stay on the scene like a sex machine. You got to have the feeling. Sure you're born. Get it together. Right on, right on. Get up, get on up. 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 You said you got, you said the feeling. You got to get, you give me fever and a cold sweat. The way I like it is the way it is. I got mine. Don't worry about his. Get up, get on up. Stay on the scene. Get on up. Like a sex machine. Get on up. Get up, get on up. Get up, get on up. Bobby, should I take him to the bridge? Go ahead. Take him on to the bridge. Take him to the bridge. Can I take him to the bridge? Yeah. Take him to the bridge. Hit me now. Come on. Stay on the scene. Like a sex machine. The way I like it is the way it is. I got mine, dig it. He's got his. Stay on the scene like a loving machine. Stay on the scene like a loving machine. Stay on the scene. I want to count it off one more time now. Go ahead. You want to hit it like it did on the top, fellas? Hit it like it did on the top. Hit it now. Get on up. Get on up. Get up. Get on up. Get up. Get on up. Get on up. Get on up. Stay on the scene. Get on up. Like a loving machine. Get on up. Get up. Get on up. Taste. Get on up. A piano. Get on up. Taste. Get on up.
Well, that's it from here in the Leeds University Union foyer. Congratulations to the 2015 exec. Go and party yourselves there, but if you'd like to party along with all of that new exec and find out all about the leadership race, join us online at thisislsr.com for that party. For that, thank you all, have a nice evening, and we look forward to seeing our new exec from September. For all of us here, this has been Leeds Student Radio and Leeds Student Television in the foyer, along with the Griffin newspaper online. You've been listening to the Leeds University Union Leadership Race. Good night, and thank you.
I'm very overwhelmed. And I'm not the Union Affairs Officer until mid-June.
Oh, but what are you going to do until then?
Write my dissertation, hopefully. Really boring stuff.
So how do you feel about being the Union Affairs Officer? Obviously now you're the president, so what do you think, how are you going to make a change to Leeds University?
I'm not the president. The Union Affairs Officer's role isn't to be president, but to work really, really hard with the other exec members to make the best possible union for everyone. And I'm proud and I'm humbled that students of Leeds have chosen me to do that.
I think it's to do with the song. Now you know what song this is. Now can we get a little rendition of it from you?
No, I didn't sing it originally, and I'm not going to sing it now.
All right, well, were you going tonight anyway?
I have 5 fruity tickets in my back pocket.
Oh, right, okay. So is that where you're going tonight?
Yeah, one for you and one for me, and the rest of the tickets we'll figure out.
Oh, for the LSTV crew. No, it's still okay. All right. Well, anyway, have a wonderful time and well done. Well.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
We are live in the terrace, and as you can see, we've got the new student exec behind me. How are we all doing, guys? Doing all right?
Good, good.
Are we all relieved?
Yeah. Oh, so relieved.
I'm expecting a big night of celebrating. Is that going to happen?
Yes.
To be honest, I had hoped that campaigning could last for 3 more weeks because it was so much fun.
You enjoyed it that much? You would go 3 more weeks?
No, that was enough for me.
I think the night was pretty well, don't you? I think we had a good turnout, and I think the voting, showed that. How many votes?
No idea.
Yeah. How do you think? I think it went pretty well, don't you?
I think. And also, I think it's great that everyone got so involved. It's such a great production and such a good team. And I'm really proud of this university for having such a great executive. So I'm really hopeful for next year. So I'm really proud of
We're looking forward to it. So once again, well done. Thank you very much. Thank you. And have a good night of fruiting. So we've been Leeds Student Television. We've been here all night giving you the latest on the election results. We'll go back to you. Thank you very much for listening.